It's Saturday night, so you know what that means. Welcome to the Holy Shit Podcast, Saturday Night Live Edition. It's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
A lot of things went on in the world of professional wrestling. We're going to open up the chat today. Anybody out there? Shout out JG Beats, John Watson, Wrestling Today Podcast, Monty Ice, all y'all on Instagram. Shout out Chris Gutierrez. I'm sorry, I messed that up. If Minx was here, she would have got that. But shout out to you on TikTok, man. But Chuck, how you feeling tonight, brother?
Hungry.
Hungry. I guess me just coming on eating that bacon flatbread pita didn't help. Huh?
No, I'm fasting though. I can't eat till tomorrow.
Man, that's good, man. Fasting is good for you. A lot of people slip on fasting, man. Yeah. Let's get into what happened last night, man. It's not so much pro wrestling, but Mike Tyson had a big part to do with wrestling with him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. So he's a part of our community. And last night he had.
And so is the Paul brother. His brother is a wrestler.
Yes, he is the former United States champion. So this intertwines with what we do here at the Holy Shit Podcast. But Mike Tyson took the loss last night against Logan Paul.
Man, I tried to give ready my money last night. You saw that, right? I tried to give ready my money. I had Tyson. I guess nostalgic factor kicked in because I really believed in Tyson.
Man, JG Beats is laughing. He thought it was hilarious at what went on at last night. I thought it was a joke, man. I knew it was. I didn't take it serious. I've come to realize that these Jake Paul, I said Logan Paul earlier, but Jake Paul, these fights are all rigged. Some people were upset because it took away the nostalgic factor of Iron Mike Tyson and what he was, but I didn't even look at it like that, man. That brother got paid last night. Winner does not matter. The bank account won.
I honestly think Mike was trying to knock his ass out. Unfortunately, age, because everybody kept saying they was like, if he kept chasing him in the first two, he won the first two. But after that, he had nothing left in the gas tank. He had a bad leg. I don't know why he kept chewing on his gum, on his glove. He said he got a biting fetish.
Yeah, what was up with that chewing on the glove? They was arguing over on what the announcers. They like, no.
Mike said he has a biting fetish, which is the reason he bit my man's ear back in the day. But
shout out Chef Chris Smith saying, "What up, though?" That must be somebody from the city.
What up, though?
Got you. But yeah, you were saying Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson said he has a biting fetish, which is the reason he kept biting on his glove. He said he's always known to bite his gloves, which is also the reason he bit my man's ear back in the day. He's a biter. This I realized by the fourth round that this was a cash grab.
Yeah.
Because like definitely. I said, the first two, if you saw the first two, Mike was throwing punches, really trying to get after him. But then after that, like, you could tell he's a 58-year-old man. Like, he had zero left.
So you think it was real and he was just old and couldn't compete?
Like, I watched the whole match, and it was just the fact that Mike came out swinging. Like, he really wanted to knock his ass out.
Right.
It just was the fact that Paul kept moving. Paul is younger. He's sliding around, and like even the few punches Mike caught him, they was clean. But you could tell by the third round, Mike had nothing left to go. Like he started walking, barely started throwing punches, and that's when everybody was like, "Oh, you know, he Muhammad Ali, Mike." But I'm like, no, Mike's old. Like he's not fighting anybody young, nobody that's his age. And he calls himself a boxer. And personally, I wouldn't get in the ring with him unless I had Mayweather training me, or, you know, I really want to see him lose weight and try to take a punch from Tank Davis.
Yeah, I would. Shout out Sports for You Wrestling. Y'all make sure y'all check out their podcast. Says, what up, fellas? Appreciate Minx joining the show. Appreciate you having her, brother. Appreciate you having. We gotta get y'all on one time, man. Minx is all.
Y'all gotta come join us now.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I promise a good time, man. I promise a damn good time. But yeah, man. I thought it was the whole thing was a work. I didn't believe not one round of it. I think it was all staged. Mike Tyson knew what he was doing from the bell. He made it believable, but I don't know. I just don't believe 1 second of it was really actually competitive. I think it was a script. And if I'm at this point, I've seen enough of these Jake Paul fights where I actually appreciate them for what they are. We watch pro wrestling. It is scripted drama. He's doing this in a boxing format, and quite frankly, is brilliant. They were at fucking the Cowboy Stadium last night. Sold that bitch.
Whoa. Back that up.
What's that?
It's the Cowgirls.
Wow. Disrespect.
No, what
Disrespect.
was disrespectful is they thought they could beat us a few weeks ago. And I'm holding on to that. I'm holding a grudge.
JD Custom Figure says Jake Paul, he's got the number one finger up and GOAT. He is. He made some bread last night, man. He made some bread. Sports for you, man. We taking you up. He said, say less. We own it. Okay. We got a seat for you right here. We got a couple games we can play, man. Hit us up, man. Holla at Minx. Let's book it. But yeah, man, it was what it was, man. It was a nice cash grab. It was entertaining. I ain't had shit else on, but I'd like to give Donkey of the Day, if that's possible, to Netflix and everything that they stand for as a production company, because the lag, the little red circle spinning.
We're not going there.
They better get this shit together before Monday Night Raw. If they fuck up the quality of
our company's going there, so like the company that we the company that we watch is going there, so we can't really badmouth them too much, even though they do need to fix their shit, because that lagging was horrible.
That lag was horrible. Shout out Friday Freshman, what up though? Shout out DJ the Stoner Juggalo, what up though? Everybody on TikTok, DJ the Stoner said Reed and Rollins was so predictable. Well, technically, don't ruin it for everybody. Rollins has not technically happened. I know it's been some spoilers out there, but
they need to stop pre-recording it, and people act like they not gonna share it with their friends.
He giving them a holiday break, bro. He giving them, some days off. Cut them some slack.
Man, look, they said this is the longest running episodic TV show. Right. They are what they say. Their Super Bowl is just also the start of the season.
Yeah, that is ruining.
WrestleMania is the end and the start of the season.
These last couple of weeks. Shout out Wrestling with Reddy on Instagram. Yeah, these things been scripted, and people they cannot wait to go online and say what happened. So we do know Seth Rollins is the 5th member. And if you ask me, it does not add up. Something about Bronson Reed last night joining Bloodline 2.0. It made the group official. It made him more official. When seeing him standing there, I said I wouldn't mind him being the one kicking out Solo and him being the leader.
I think it just goes down to the whole fact that we've had. Okay, so Bloodline is 5 years, which means the Shield is maybe 12 years. No, not that long. When did Seth Rollins turn on Roman and them? How many years ago was that? What year was that?
I have no idea, but easily a good 9 years.
Let's go run with 10. So this is 10 years of them talking shit subliminally, talking shit direct. Them two just flat out, even like storyline purposes, Roman gave up the title just so he can hit Seth Rollins with a chair. Yeah. Like it for him, it was, you are my enemy. So for those two to team up, and I believe if Moxley was here, they would force him into the group instead of Sammy, only because the Shield reunion would be a bigger pop than just a Bloodline reunion.
Yeah, but Moxley is not coming.
I'm not saying Moxley's coming. I'm saying if he was here, that would be Sami Zayn's place. Sammy would get kicked out for him due to the fact that it's a bigger pop. You're not Bloodline getting back together, cool. The Shield getting it back together, the whole building would erupt. So it's like, and we know Moxley's never coming back. But I'm just saying, it's just the whole. I think that's the reason they're going with Seth, because let's get some type of version of the Shield back together, which should get a pop. But who knows?
We shall see.
I still think they Jacob and Big Bronson as there's the new right and left hand. Whew.
We got a couple comments on TikTok. Don the Dream says sometimes getting predictable is okay. We knew Cody would win. We liked it for the most part. Yeah, but this is not like predictable. This is spoilers. They seeing what's happening and leaking it. So yeah, predictable is cool. But DJ the Stone Juggalo says Jacob Fatu is gonna turn on Solo soon. He acknowledged Roman last night. I saw that. Yo, shout out DJ Stone Juggalo. I thought that was just me. Roman, he put the praying hands and he looked at Roman. I thought I was the only one that saw that. I was like, was he praying to Roman and said, I'm really with you this whole time? You see that, Chuck?
No, I missed it.
You got to go back and watch because I'm clearly not the only one. Shout out DJ the Stone Juggalo for pointing that out. Wicked says,
I remember Solo came out. Solo got ready to talk. Jacob had his hands together, was doing the whole thing, and then Roman's music hit, and all of them looked towards the front like, oh crap, here they come.
Friday Freshness says, even though not related, but Bronson is Samoan. He is Samoan. 100%. The only difference is he was born and raised in Australia. His mother has Samoan descent, just not related to the NOIU family. But he is definitely, he is Samoan. He is Samoan. Where are we at here? Wicked says 2014, Seth turned on the Shield. So you were right, Chuck. It is 10 years. Don the Dream says, kick out Sammy, bring back Kurt Angle. That's my Shield. Don the Dream, I'm with Kurt Angle joining the Shield. I remember that little brief moment where he had the vest on. And Chef Chris agrees with us. Chef Chris Smith says he's seen Jacob acknowledge Roman as well. I thought I was crazy. I said, is he praying and like telling Roman I love you low key? You got to go back and watch that, Chuck. I think they slipped one. Yeah, they slipped one past us last night. I would not be surprised now after seeing that and other people now confirming in the chat. Yo, Jacob, he's a mole. But you said that a while back, man. You said that was a possibility.
I said I was praying for it because and I'm gonna be honest why I was praying for it. I really don't like Bloodline 2.0. But I'm such a fan of Jacob that I root for 2.0. Like it's like when he comes out, I'm just like, oh yeah, worse than still Bloodline. But it's like no.
To me, I did not like Solo, but I will be honest. Within the last month, now that these main characters came back, it is something about Solo that I'm really starting to enjoy. Man, he's funny. I remember that part where him and Roman, and he was like, let's fight for tribal chief. He just laughed like, you don't even got a tribe. I am the chief. That was hilarious. And little things like that. I'm starting to see Solo's character come together and Bronson joining them. He got an army. He's got a real life army now.
I've always been a fan of Solo. It was just I didn't like I said, I felt like just like when I'm talking about what everybody keeps saying, like bring up Zilla. I'm like, don't do it because that's the thing that fucked up Solo. Solo was great, even just being the muscle of the bloodline, but I still felt like he should have done like they did Braun Strowman and still give him some matches and still have him training in NXT, but just not being on television in NXT, but still give him the training that he needs because he really, you could tell that he was kind of what is the term for you? Like little green. Like he was green. And he's supposed to be a leader of this group, but he's green. Yeah. But he's learning on the fly. So it's like, all right, cool. And you can tell that he's learning because he gets better and better at it. But it's like he sucked so badly. It was just like, get this off my TV for the longest. And it's like the best thing of the group is the guy doing all the backflips.
Yeah.
But it's like, but as he's growing, because he's learning, he's growing, he's learning. He's like, all right, I can't do that. All right, I can pull this off. And those are things that you learn while you go. Just like Jacob has already had it because Jacob's been independent for, I forgot how long they said he was been training, but it's like he's been working towards this. Solo, they made him go to school. They made him play football. Even though he wanted this, they made him do other stuff. So now that he's like, all right, we're in the family business, they brought him up like that. And it was like, I thought it was too quick.
We got a couple comments on TikTok. Wiccan says Jacob versus Breaker would go hard. That definitely would, but we are not headed in that direction. No time soon now. That brief moment they had when Jay was fighting Breaker and they interfered, that was dope. But things to the future, don't see that coming no time soon. Chef Chris Smith says Solo is getting better. Yes, he is finding his rhythm. Seriously, I believe if somehow they add Zilla with this group along with Bronson Reed, we really got to start making the conversation that they might be more dominant than the OG bloodline. If they put Zilla and The Rock, let's say Zilla and The Rock join Bloodline 2.0, we might got to start saying that they're better than OG.
I already think that they're better than OG. They just don't
Wow.
have. I just don't think they have the what is it called? The credentials of the OGs.
Man, Wiccan
Like,
says Solo needs to get better on the mic. Roman started out bad and got better with a mentor like Heyman.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Heyman's still doing all the stuff behind the screens. Let's not forget that. But no, like for I do agree with that. Roman did was bad because remember John Cena used to just
Embarrass him, man.
embarrass him, eat him alive on the mic. But by the time when John Cena came back around, John couldn't hold a candle to Roman. Roman, what are you, Hollywood? You like you gotta find yourself.
I wouldn't say all of that. I still think Roman's trash. He's always been trash on the mic. He hides behind good hair, a 6'6" frame, a family, and a wise man. I never think, and I never will think Roman is a good mic worker, man. Sorry. That's why I can't put him up there with the GOATs. He is a trash ass mic. Period. I don't care what anybody gotta say. Trash.
He says it and don't even believe it himself. But it's all right.
Serious. I don't like Roman's mic skills. I think he is protected on the mic by the things that surround him, his situation, his look. But on the mic, he's trash. I'm sorry. It's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, considering one of your Hall of Famers sucks on the mic, but it's all right.
Who is one of my Hall of Famers? What are you talking about? My Rushmore?
Yeah.
Who?
The Hollywood one.
Hulk Hogan destroyed The Rock on the mic. I mean, Roman on the mic.
His shit was scripted.
Roman couldn't hold a candle what Hogan used to say. Hogan would talk
Eat
that
your vitamins?
shit. Huh?
Eat your vitamins.
Even that.
Okay.
I believe that as a kid. It's hard for me to believe anything Roman says, man.
That's just because you're a Roman hater, though. But it's okay.
I'm definitely not. I respect his journey.
And you also dressed your son up as Hogan. So you know
I did. I dressed my son up for Hulk Hogan for Christmas. I'm not gonna deny that.
Do that.
I'm not gonna deny that at all. You brought this up earlier. You were talking about the wise man we saw at the end of Raw. Roman Reigns tried to reach out to the wise man. What do you make of him not picking up? Or maybe no, they said the line was disconnected.
No, the number is no longer in service.
No number is no longer in service. What did you take of that whole situation?
I'm loving the TV aspects of it and the mental, because when Roman, like the whole thing right now is if you was watching it as a TV show, or if this was a book, is it's the redevelopment of Roman, because Roman for 5 years have moved and operated a certain way, and then he lost, and then he lost everything. So now it's him rebuilding, but not only just rebuilding, but him have to just like, I'm not apologizing. Now he's apologizing. I wouldn't do this. Now he's doing that. And one of the things is as loyal as Paul was to him, Paul kept saying he never reached out. He never called him. Yeah. But then again, he never called anybody because he felt like such a failure. He didn't reach out to nobody. To where when he finally came back and he's trying to achieve everything, I believe if you go on with like the psyche of it is, once I get my title back, everything comes back.
Right.
Once I get the Ulafala, I get my members back. Once I get my members back, then I can go for the title against Cody, and then I can get that back. But first, I got to get my Ulafala. But once I become chief again, everything's gonna line up. Thing is, like Solo said, you You can't be a chief unless you got members,
And
which is the
he
reason
ain't
I
got
was
no
saying
tribe.
like, see, it's like you don't have a tribe. You need a tribe. You got to have a tribe to be a chief. So now it's like, all right, well, who do I have? Jimmy. That's one man. Okay, Jimmy brought Jay, but Jay's still technically kind of on the border of I don't really know. You got to treat me better than you did last time. You ain't about to treat me like I'm nothing. And then
Right.
Sammy's only there because Jay. So it's like you got all these people who are only there for certain people, but they're not there for you, which is the reason why the Seth Rollins is really going to just take the cake of even before you were chief, you were part of a group. And this is the man you call your brother, but y'all have been on bad terms for for 10 years. Your brother. This is your brother. And as an only child who wishes he had a brother or a sister, I take my friendships very serious. So I don't know if anybody out there who has brothers, if you and your brother ain't talked in 10 to 12 years and you talk about you leadership to some of the people in the family, they looking like you're not even cool with your own brother.
Right. 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 Facts. That is facts. That is facts. Hopefully Roman get all his issues ironed out. But one thing we spoke upon yesterday, but we didn't quite dive deep into it, was the Women's United States tournament.
I hate
The,
that setup.
the bracket has been released. We are going to share it here on the screen for everyone to see. As you all can see, we have Bailey, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab. We know Bailey has advanced. Coming up, we've got Bianca, Chelsea, and Blair Davenport. Your thoughts on that? Let's just stop there. Bianca,
I
Chelsea, Blair, who do you have coming out of that bracket?
I want Chelsea, but I believe Bianca's going to come out because I think they want to put that Bianca versus Jade
So you think Bianca versus
to
Bailey?
start one off. But I personally think she should that Blair Davenport should take the pin and Chelsea should go over.
Oh, you got Chelsea. Okay, so Chelsea. So
I
next
want
round,
Chelsea to win, but I think Bianca's going to win. I think they're going to push for Bianca and Jade
I'm
in this
confused here.
final
Who are
four.
you picking, sir?
I'm covering both bets if you're listening.
Oh, okay, you're cheating.
I
You're
want
cheating.
Chelsea to win, but I believe that they're trying to set up this whole starting the feud between Bianca and Jade, so they're going to push those two in for the final four.
I don't believe any of that shit. Chelsea Green will win. Fuck any other story. She is the winner. Her versus Bailey makes sense. Next up on the other side, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Electra Lopez. People sleep on Electra Lopez. If you follow
She
her on
cold.
Instagram, she is, man, something amazing. But yeah, shout
Yeah.
out Electra Lopez. She's over there in that bracket versus Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Who do you get in that one?
Tiffy.
Tiffy. You got Tiffy advancing. And then we got the top. Hold on, let me give who I got. I would say you need a heel. So I'm gonna go with Tiffy too. You're right. I'm gonna agree with you there. I think Tiffany will go. And that is only because the next bracket, Jay Cargill, Mi Chin, and Piper Niven, I surely have Mi Chin winning that. So she would need a heel to go up
Piper
against.
Niven.
You're going with Piper Niven.
Yep.
So you're gonna get Tiffany Stratton versus Piper Niven. That's what you're going with.
Tiffy, Piper, Chelsea, Bailey. Yep.
Wow. Piper Niven over Mi Chin and Jade Cargill. That is what you're sticking with.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, then, since you got your final four, how does that play out? And also give me your winner.
Wait, are they doing this like regular tournament or are they doing
Yeah, it's
like
regular
the last one was
tournament.
a four-way?
So your
I thought the
picks
last
would
one was a
be
four.
no. So yeah, so it'll be we have four right now. So right now, who you got between you kind of picked Bianca and Chelsea, but who's going to win between either one of those and Bailey?
Bailey's going to beat either one of those.
And Bailey will be in the finals. That's what you're declaring.
Yep.
Bailey. And on the other side, you got, who did you say? Piper Niven and Tiffany Stratton.
Yep. Tiffy's going to win that.
So you got Tiffy and Bailey in your finals. And who will become the new women's United States champion if you were booking?
If I was booking, Tiffy.
Tiffy would be.
But I know WWE. Bailey's going to be the champ.
I do not believe any of that.
Bailey's going to win the whole damn thing. Why?
My,
Because it's Bailey.
in my bracket, I got Bailey and Chelsea on one side. Chelsea will defeat Bailey and be in the finals. I got Michin and Tiffany Stratton. Michin will be defeat. I mean, she will win for some type of shenanigans. I see Liv Morgan and them screwing Tiffy somehow or something like that. But yeah, Michin gets it in the finals. We get Chelsea Green and Michin. Flip a coin. Either one would be great. But I do believe Chelsea Green will be the one to be the first United States women's champion. Just my thought.
If it was me booking, I got Bailey and Chelsea, right?
Yep.
Piper and Tiff. Tiff goes over because of Nia helping her. So now it's her versus Chelsea, even though right now I feel like they're going to push Bailey. Yep. But let's go with Bailey. Bailey wins. Tiffy cashes in as soon as she loses and gets the belt back.
Interesting.
That way, Bailey would get her Grand Slam, but Tiffy would get the belt.
Makes sense. It does make sense. I'm all for that. I'm just glad they got this tournament going, period, man. You know, just it's dope to see women get their shot, get their shine, I should say. Things is going good in the women's division. I see the main roster getting better. We already know how incredible NXT is. So just the whole women movement is it feels like, I think it was you or somebody else the other day said we
should do another evolution.
Yeah, I think we might be there. I think it might be time for another evolution. It's enough in NXT and the main roster to make a quality all women's pay-per-view,
man. WWE, make it happen. Evolution 2.
Evolution 2, make it happen, man, for sure. But
one thing I want to talk to you about is this Super Damian Priest.
Super Damian Priest.
What's your thoughts on it? Because I feel like they built this man up way too big.
I don't think way too big because I didn't enjoy Champion Priest. So I appreciate the buildup of this Priest, and I actually respect it a lot more. If he was to win, I think that would actually be dope, man. I think he kind of deserve it now. Even though he won't. We know how they feel about Gunther. He's not going to just lose to anybody, but I like this Damian. I like this far better than Championship Damian. You don't?
I just think that they built this Damian so far up where if he did get the belt back, I don't know who would beat him.
True. That is
like,
true.
You would want him and Finn to go it again, but they've already showed that he can handle Finn, Damian, Carlito, somebody else, all thrown in by himself. Just like he can handle Gunther and Peter Pan by himself.
You talking about Butch here?
No, not Butch, the other one.
Yeah, oh, okay.
What is Ludwig?
Shout out Jody Bennett. Happy Saturday, and you guys are awesome. Also, we love women's wrestling. Yes, man. I'm telling you, it's on fire right now, man. I can't even. NXT alone is just incredible, man. I already said it. I made this declaration weeks ago. You can call me crazy. The NXT roster currently, as it is the best female roster ever assembled in the history of professional wrestling. Yes, I said it.
Yes, I second.
I didn't say they accomplished more. I just said they are en route to have several first ballot Hall of Famers if they continue on the trajectory that they are right now in NXT and nobody messes it up, changes a name, changes a gimmick when they get to the main roster. They got some home run hitters in NXT. Man.
So I seen that they pulled a switcheroo on me. I don't know how to feel. Lash Legend and Jakar Jackson and their whole Metaphor group was listed on the main roster when I was looking. You know, I've been going for t-shirts.
Yeah,
they were listed on the main roster, but then when I was just on there again to check when my shipping is coming in, they're back on NXT again. I was kind of thrown off by that.
Well, hopefully they just leave the Metaphor name in NXT and they come up with something better. I did not like them in Metaphor. I know Ryan T gonna kill me for that. He said it was a great group, but maybe I caught it at the wrong point. They are better than that group, man. Those guys are. When you in a group, it's kind of like Jada Parker. When you're in a group and you're a female and you're the best star, you might want to leave that group. You might want to leave that group, man. Like who?
Um, yeah, because I kind of forgot her group's name until just recently in this little tag team debacle.
Who you talking about?
And it,
Jada?
yeah,
Oh yeah. What they OTF? Was that their name? Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about it until just when they just did this little tag team shakeup down there. They was like, all right, well, if y'all want it, you ought to prove you want it. And they was like, oh, we want it. I'm like, oh, now y'all got some of her attitude. Them rubbed off on y'all.
Now we were just talking about the ladies United States tournament. Can I get your thoughts on BFAB? We gave her a lot of shit for being a manager, but I liked her in the ring yesterday wrestling.
Oh, I was praising her yesterday. I thought I was mad that Bailey went over her. I
Yeah.
thought that Bailey could have lost, put B-Fab over, considering B-Fab was phenomenal, without Bailey taking the pin. The other girl could have took the pin. I forgot I was in the fucking match already. Yeah, the other person should have took the pin. I thought B-Fab should have got over, especially like we was talking about. This is mid card. This is building up your secondary. Bailey's technically a part of the first dairy. Why do you? I don't know.
Who was that? BFAB, Candace, and
Candice
Bailey.
LeRae. Candice LeRae
Yeah.
should have taken the pin from she should have snatched Bailey out, tried to do something. B-Fab hit her with a move. Boom. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Or
Man.
a fruit roll up.
Yeah, either one definitely would have done the
Because
job.
Bailey got the fruit roll up.
Yeah, she did. I can't believe they let her win. But if it play out like I said, I guess you need a baby face to go up against Chelsea in the next round. And what better baby face than Bailey? To give Chelsea a lot of heat going into the main event if that's what they're aiming at.
I would have ran for B-Fab and then had Chelsea
Put
beat her,
B-Fab
but
down. Yeah, that'd have been dope too.
and only because I think Chelsea's going to win this one out of a shenanigan. So it's like her proving like, no, I can really wrestle. It's versus B-Fab.
And shout out to the finals being on Saturday night's main event. That show gonna be dope, man. I think that it is gonna cut into our show right here. God damn, we start Saturday night. Now they gotta do a Saturday night. I guess we'll do a Saturday night post show. That'd be dope too. There we go. Saturday night post show coming soon, along with all the other post shows we do seem like every day but Thursday and Saturday. But if we keep getting these TNA messages nonstop, we will be forced to do a TNA post show. I can see it coming soon, man. I cannot deny it. The people are calling for it. They are calling for this TNA every week.
Hey, if anybody does production work, hit us up. We'll start doing more. We can't keep having Abe do everything.
And not even just that. It's hard watch. Like we watch AEW.
I can watch it.
It's a hard watch, man.
If I've learned to watch AEW, I can watch this.
No, this is different, man. This is different here, man.
They got Nick Namath. I know one.
Yeah,
they got the guy whose nickname is brother.
Who?
Joe Hendry.
Oh yeah,
John Hendry.
Joke. I still don't believe him. Never have, never will. It's funny how it's fizzling out now. I'm like, oh, he's the next big thing, man.
They got the Hardys.
Oh wow.
Ooh, they got my girl, Jordan Grace. That's it. Booyah.
Jordan Grace is NXT. She is already signed, sealed, and delivered, man. She is not TNA.
Signed, sealed, delivered. She's on.
100%, man. Now, do you think by any chance Kevin Owens takes that title off Cody Rhodes at War Games? Is there any chance of that?
No.
Because the first match he would have won if he would have been heel Kevin. Now he is. He will take that opportunity if presented. And you still do not believe he will beat Cody?
No.
Why is that?
Because the forces that be love Cody having the belt right now.
That's true. That's true. What the forces that be the actual fans who see he's an incredible wrestler, better champion than Roman? Or are you talking about some conspiracy workers in the back?
I was talking about merch. I was talking about the network itself and the people that run it and the fans. Your biggest age demo is, I believe it's the kids and then over 18. And then you got the older folks. The older folks, of course, go with the smarter wrestling. The kids go with Cody. And your biggest demo is kids.
Yeah,
He's also doing the most um what is it called? Most make a wish. He's the most available star, and he makes himself available.
yeah, he does. He does.
So if especially if I'm going into a Netflix deal worth billions, and they want a lot right now. From what I'm seeing, they want damn near everybody who's worth the story, which is. But why would I take the belt off Cody?
That is true. Who takes the belt off Cody?
Nobody. Just let Cody keep going.
Until who? He has to run up against somebody. Somebody has to
You
be the
got to build
one.
somebody else up until they
You
build
don't think it's
somebody else
Roman?
up. Until they built. Well, Roman has a lot to deal with right now. Roman is going through his whole character arc of learning himself. So no, Roman's not ready for that. Not even by WrestleMania. Roman's going to be busy until probably like SummerSlam.
Yeah. I guess you are right. You are right.
Now, who I think should win it, they just took off TV, so I don't know who the hell is going to win it now. Like me personally, and I've said this a while back. I was like, um, it wouldn't hurt for him to lose it to get it back. But everybody's like, why even have him lose it? Just let him keep it. I'm like, all right, well, that's the case, then let him keep it. But I wouldn't be mad if Randy had took it from SummerSlam to WrestleMania and had Cody go back over and get it from him. That's his idol. That's his mentor.
I wonder if Randy is really hurt and fighting something, or is this just part of the story? He's taking a little holiday break off camera to be with the family.
Either way it goes, I've realized a lot of the guys, um, you could tell the Triple H versus Vince, because Vince was about letting these guys who want to break history go ahead and let them.
Yeah,
Where Triple H is like, yeah, we're going to go with this move, more younger.
makes
Even the
sense.
older champions, okay, I'm going to let you get it, but you're going to get it and move on. So it's like Cody's got it now. And the way the story goes with Triple H is whoever gets it next, Cody's going to be an afterthought for about a year or two until Cody rebuilds himself. But why? Cody's a big guy. Why not have him lose it? A couple months back, have him redeem himself and get it back. Now we get him even more bigger pop the second time.
Yeah,
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 he got it once. He held it for let's go with it like a year or two.
yeah.
But that second, like shit, we talk about John Cena. John Cena used to had belts for like what? Sometimes 2 months and lost it. But he's a 17-time champion.
That he is. That he is.
So sometimes it's not about the length, pause, but it's more
Paul.
about how I said pause, but it's more about how many times you've gained it.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's
Now we
like for Cody is a one-time champion. Just like we was talking about with the black men in wrestling. Only one man had only what? Yeah, one man has had the heavyweight champion more than one time. Bobby Lashley, and he had what 2 or 3 times, and that was it.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody else had it once, but they're like, well, there has been black men that had a champion only once though.
Yeah,
What's
shout
up,
out
Shay?
Shay. She said, "What up, guys?" She says, "Cody is all right. You're going too far, Abe. You can never go too far with Cody." And then she says, "Anyone but Carmelo." LOL. 100%. But we were talking about Netflix earlier and Mike Tyson and how they handled the whole fight. It was if you look at it from a technical standpoint, it was one of the biggest botch in network's histories. Everybody was getting loading errors. We kept getting it'd get to 25% and then get stuck. I couldn't watch the fight on my TV or my computer. Only my phone had the capability of pulling it up. I'm not having good hopes for Monday Night Raw right now going to Netflix. I hope they get it together. But one thing they
I'm
have
scared for
announced.
pay-per-views if they do any pay-per-views on
Did you see the new logo?
what logo?
This is the new Raw Netflix logo here. I don't know. How do you feel about this new Monday Night Raw Netflix logo? It kind of reminds me of the circle that kept showing up on the screen last night with the fight, and that's pissing me off right now because I wanted to watch this on my home screen. But how do you feel about this Monday Night Raw new logo for Netflix?
I don't know how to feel. It looks stupid, but it's clean though.
It is clean. I give it
It just
that.
looks like from a graphic designer, this is clean as shit.
Yeah.
From a wrestling fan, have all the other Raw iterations we've had over the years. This is lame as shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that is the new that's the new Netflix, I should say, Monday Night Raw logo. I mean, I don't know, something that circle from last night during the Tyson fight. I keep seeing it in this logo, and it's pissing me off right now. Young Drew says it has Saudi vibes. Yeah, it do a little bit.
It looks lame as shit. Can we get it
It,
off? Take it off the screen, bro.
yeah, let's get this off the screen. New
It
Monday
looks
Night Raw
lame as
logo.
hell.
I pray if they cannot get these pay-per-view issues together by the time Raw comes on it, they don't even be on it, man. Just stop. Quit it.
All right, I saw something online yesterday. I think we talked about it a little bit, but a lot of people are getting fed up with this whole Rhea versus Liv. We've been over it, but see if anybody wants to chime in on that on the outside world. Is anybody else over it like we are?
I've been over it, man. Been over it, man.
And if you can redo the women's this lineup for War Games, what would it have been? Who would you have had? On whose side?
First off, though, Young Drew says, "Have y'all seen the Raw spoilers?" Yes, we have. Unfortunately,
Yep.
we could talk about it if you want to, brother, but we got to put some precautionaries up. I'm pretty sure some other people who haven't, but unfortunately, yes, I have seen it, and it's not gonna help. You know, the new bloodline is a serious threat with Bronson Reed. They are a force, and
Sorry.
who has been named to be the fifth member for the bloodline? That guy's not gonna cut it. He's not enough. I'm sorry.
He is a visionary. He is an architect.
He is.
But he's not enough.
He's not enough. He is not enough. A lot of correlations last night with WWE in that Mike Tyson fight. You know, we were talking about Logan Paul, former US champ, Mike Tyson with what's his name? Vince McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania. That's another WWE tie. But I'm not for sure if you saw this botch last night between the cameraman and Mike Tyson backstage. It was kind of a pause, no Diddy moment. Do you know where I'm headed here?
Where he was talking with his son, and he said, "I love you," and he walked off and had a Prince moment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Prince with the chaps. Yeah.
That was another tie-in to a WWE reference because I'm gonna bring up this picture and you tell me if I'm right or wrong about this. But did last night kind of give you some Rikishi vibes here? Did you get Rikishi vibes from Mike Tyson last night? WWE had its imprint on this pay-per-view last night a lot more than you.
They probably had the same production crew, bro.
It might have, but this
you can take it down now.
But that definitely did look like Rikishi, man. You know, pause, no Diddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think they got the same production crew. Hey, remember this is ran by Netflix. WWE is going to Netflix. It's probably the same crew that. I wish you had the clip of Bachaloa last night because I swear to you he made me upset. Cause I'm like, all right, well, new bloodline, you know, whooping ass. All right, here we go. I was like, oh, Bachaloa got Roman, and then he pauses, and I'm like, what are you pausing for? And then he gets him going. Then he stops. Then he bags him up, and then he gets going again. And Roman turns around and turns it on him and throws him over the. I was just like, the time I was just like, how do you botch this, bro?
It's Bachaloa, man. That's what he does, man.
Like, how do you fuck that up, bro?
But somebody shout out I'm not going to. Well, his name is Drakey6920. He asks, who y'all got winning the Women's United States title? Well, we
We
just
want
brought that
Chelsea
up.
Green.
Yeah, we brought it up a minute ago. For people who are just joining, we will bring up the bracket again. This is the Women's United States tournament. And you predicted who, Chuck, to win this whole thing?
I said I believe Bailey would win it, and Tiffany's going to cash in her box.
Hey,
briefcase.
Shout out Crowd Chant. Yo, brother, join us, man. If you ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah, come on up.
Come on up.
I think Tiffany's going to cash in and let Bailey have it for like all of 5 seconds, and then have Tiffy time cash in. Why? Because that way Bailey will get her what she wants, is, to be a Grand Slam champion, so she can say she had them all. And Tiffy can go ahead and take the title.
Crowd Chant Chronicles says, no, please, no. He wants Bianca Belair to win the United States Championship. Absolutely.
No, she's already a champ with Jade. Let that be. Longest reigning women's champion.
Young Drew is on TikTok, says Mi Chin deserves it. I think Mi Chin and Chelsea should be in the finals, and I want Chelsea to go over because the belt is always most entertaining when a heel has it and a babyface is chasing. So Chelsea can have it and let Mi Chin chase her all the way to WrestleMania. It'll be a much bigger moment when the babyface wins then. But yeah, definitely. Mi Chin deserves to be in that final, man. No OGs should make it to the finals. I'm talking Bianca, Bailey, Naomi. No. Somebody, this belt is called mid-card. We need some new, fresh blood on this title. I don't want no old fucks. Oh man, we on TikTok. My bad. But I don't want no old efforts on this. Young Drew says, yeah, in the modern era, the baby faces are definitely better chasing. Yes, 100%. Shout out Tammy on TikTok as well. But yeah, man, I am going with 100% Chelsea Green as the new champ for sure. Hey, yo, shout out Crowd Chant Chronicles. I'm about to inbox you the link to this stream so you can join it. It's not necessarily being fed from TikTok, so I won't be able to add you through that. But if you check your DM on Instagram, the link will be in there in a matter of seconds. I am uploading it now as we speak.
Forward. Reverse. Forward.
We got John Jones on too. We are going to share that. If we are on when John Jones comes on, we will share the fight for a second. But
what time is
definitely,
that? What time is that?
Jones should be fighting about midnight. I doubt if we're on that late, but I will pop in here if anybody is interested. I will just may not be talking, but I'm gonna definitely show the fight. Whoever wants to see it, I'll stream it. I'll take the point or the strike, I should say.
All right, man. I really want to hear your thoughts, man.
What's that?
From here to WrestleMania. No. Let's go further. Let's go here to SummerSlam. Who do you have Cody going against?
From here to SummerSlam, who do I have Cody going against? I have him fighting Kevin Owens. Once he gets past Kevin Owens, I see him and Randy fighting. Their fight will lead to a reconciliation. That reconciliation will develop a hatred inside of Randy's heart for Cody, and then he will fight Randy at WrestleMania. That's what I believe to happen. 100%. Shout out my God, Crowd Chant Chronicles. Y'all check him out. What up, brother?
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Man, we can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Yo, cheers to the holy Shhh podcast. I can't say the that word. I don't want to get you banned on it.
Yeah. Did you see the Mike Tyson fight last night?
I did. The dance battle, you mean, when they were dancing around and stuff? Let's be honest. They were dancing, and Mike Tyson. The announcers almost called it out. They were like, "Yo, Mike, why were you like? Why does Mike keep biting on the glove? If you notice, every time he bit that glove, Jake Paul backed up a little bit. There was cues during that fight. It was a dance battle. That's all it was.
It was a dance battle, man. Anybody who think that real, you need to be tested.
It was a money grab. It was money grab for.
Hey, there was so much just Jesus during that match. They was like when he got hit, he was like, they was like, what do you say? Don't line him up. He lined him up anyways, hit him. He was like, it doesn't matter. He has one of the strongest necks in the business. I'm like, wait, what? They was like, well, you talking about Jake or Mike? They was like, Mike has one of the strongest necks. Jake also has a strong neck. I'm like, what? They was like, you gotta have a strong neck to take punches. I'm like, stop.
There was some weird announcing. Rosie, to think of Rosie Perez as the announcer is like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Why is Rosie?
Rosie Perez.
I was listening to it and I'm like, is that Rosie Perez I'm hearing? What the hell?
Yeah, they said she was a legend, a boxing legend, a watcher, avid boxing legend watcher.
She is, but like, just because you're a watcher doesn't mean you can commentate it. I mean, come on. Right. The whole thing just seemed fishy to me, and everybody. I know a lot of people didn't get to watch the fight because Netflix was not like. They better get ready for us wrestling fans because people get them bloody. Like boxing fans are chill. Us wrestling fans, if we can't watch Raw, we'll be like, Netflix, we're gonna come to your house and get crazy. It's gonna be. They better get ready for us wrestling fans, for real. We don't play around.
We're not playing that shit one bit, man. If they ruin a pay-per-view,
we don't play that. We don't play that. We don't mess around.
Yo, can I get your thoughts? I will bring up the bracket for you, but can I get your thoughts on how this will play out, this United States Women's Championship tournament?
Man, you got to cut Bailey out and move her over already.
Wait, you think she's gonna win? Wait, I can barely see this home. Let me get my light. Maybe I need that better. I just feel like I'm just gonna say in the finals. I think it's gonna be Jade and Bianca in the finals. Everybody's gonna be hyping it. There's gonna be like a few little like what do they call it? Like a few backstage segments where everyone's like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then finally, like Bianca's gonna win. And Jade's going to smash the belt in her face. And everyone's going to be like, damn, what the heck? What happened? And it's just, Jade Cargill's she's a heel. She at AEW, she was never a face. She's lucky to be a heel. Be a face in WWE. And I feel like they've been having the belts for a long time. There's a lot of tag teams that are coming up. Like I thought the Jakar and Lash Legends could have got the belts from them. But they got to sooner or later break them up. And they're not going to do like an Eddie Guerrero type thing, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to have them fight at WrestleMania and both be tag champions. They got to break them up. So, and I could see Bianca. And think about it, Bianca kind of. Let's be honest. Jade's had some botches in some matches. Bianca is the WWE legend. She knows how to carry a match. She helped out Jade, kind of did her thing. When you do things for the company, they reward you. So I feel like Bianca is going to get rewarded with this title.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
I'm going with Chelsea Green. I just want her to have it.
Tiffy time.
Why Tiffy though? Why?
Right, why Tiffy?
All right, so I said it before. I'm going to say it again. So here's my thing with Tiffy. Tiffy is going to cash in after losing to Bailey. Nia's going to come out and be like, "This is your chance," blah, blah, blah. And she's going to manhandle Bailey. Tiffy's going to take her briefcase and try to show her loyalty and also getting the secondary belt. That way she can be the princess of SmackDown.
I think they're going to play it off that way, but I think she's going to turn on Nia Jax. Like they're going to be like, she's going to be like, "Yo, cash in on this United States champion." She'll be like, okay. Until like, I have a big, my big feeling is, I think the cash in is going to happen at War Games. Like the cage is going to come, like they're going to win, like whatever. I think Bianca's team's going to win in the War Games, and I think the cage is going to come up.
I hate that team. I don't even understand the team.
It's just they got to have a women's War Games match, so they got to do it.
But yeah. But they could have put some thought into it. Like, how is EO part of the good team?
You gotta
They're
have
trying-
eels. Eels gotta fly off the cage. It has to happen.
Exactly. He's the only one that
They
can
could
do
have put it
that.
with the heels.
Nah, they're
Nah.
pushing her to be a face. You can see it.
Yeah.
They pushing
And that's
her
another
away
thing.
from
Why did
them.
it have to be heels versus faces? They could have just did Raw versus
That's good
SmackDown.
business. That's good business.
Especially
Yeah.
you already got you've been having Liv and Nia fighting for like since before the Crown Jewel. You could have just had Raw versus SmackDown. I would have been into that.
I would have loved it, but I think there's too much stuff with Rhea Ripley where they're like, we got to have Rhea Ripley.
They could have left Rhea off, is what I'm saying. Why did she have to come back? She got the
She ain't
freaking
doing it.
mask on, looking like Batman. She's Batman.
How
I
would you?
feel like-
How would
She
you
came back
feel?
with like War Games, and that's another thing. Like, how do you go get off on a? Okay, hold on, let me slow down. How do you get time off from an injury, and the first thing you do is redo the move that got you the injury?
What you talking about? Who you talking about?
They said she broke something in her eye from a headbutt. The first thing she does when she comes back, watch it, is headbutts War Games.
Yeah.
Like you just went out because you have a mask on, Batman, because you hurt. Let me stop. I'm Batman.
Yeah, I feel you.
That'd be like Randy come back and the first thing he do is do something where the power driver. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you about. New Day. The breakup of New Day. Big
What
E
about
has
it?
been cleared. He has to make a decision.
Really?
Where did you see this information at?
I sent
Yeah,
it to
where
the
did-
group chat.
Let me verify
Might
this.
have been Instagram, but it might have been Instagram or chat or texting. But yeah,
Really? I heard that when they do there's a rumor that he's going to come back and they're going to have like, since it's the 10-day, like coming up soon on Raw, it's going to be the 10-year anniversary of the New Day.
yeah, they are.
I could see him being in the ring and like talking about it and be like the mic commentator, but he's cleared to wrestle now?
They said he has to make it. They said his injury is fully healed. He has to make a decision: does he want to come back and wrestle, or if he just wants to stop and just be done with it, due to the fact that because he's cleared, does he want to potentially re-injure himself or just be done with it?
If it's that serious, I'd right off into the sunset. You're an automatic first ballot Hall of Famer. You were a world champion. There's nothing to prove here, sir.
Now,
Yeah, I agree with that.
me personally, especially considering after hearing something, hearing this thing from Jimmy and Jay, they was like the best thing about being a tag team partner is you don't have to carry a whole match. You can tag out and get a breath. Like you don't always have to be in the ring. So for him, he's part of a 3-man.
I just did a little artificial intelligence fact checking. On October 25th, Big E was stated in Toronto radio station saying his bone has not yet fused.
Yeah.
That was October
25th. That was about 3 weeks ago, sir.
Okay.
I mean, something could have happened in 3 weeks, but I don't
Yeah,
feel
something
like,
could have happened. Something could have happened.
I feel like with like, you got to look at how many people are still very green in the company. Like, I wouldn't want to come back because they would put you with somebody and then like AOP, for example.
That's what I was saying. Like if it was me and I'm coming back with joining my buddies with New Day, if I was coming back to New Day to where we got a 3-man weave, I don't have to wrestle tonight. I can just let y'all wrestle and just be like how Xavier was for 5 years and just be on the outside cheering. Like I don't have to be. I can be like, you know what? I don't really feel like wrestling. I'll be a manager, or he can just be like, fuck it. I'll just stay doing the job I'm doing now. I just know for me, like I said, if Big E comes back, even as a manager role, keep them together. If not, break them up. Why even do this 10-year reunion? Let it go.
That is true. Yep. Let's see. We shall see. How do you
They
feel about
never should have
Bronson
broke him up in the
Reed
first
being
place.
in? How do you feel about Bronson Reed being in Bloodline 2.0?
I knew it was going to happen. I had a feeling. I didn't think there was like, they're not really like Zilla's. Like the only 2 people I thought that they could have brought back up, or 3 people, was they could have done something with Halekio, but they're not doing nothing with him. I think he's still training in NXT, learning the WWE style. 2, I thought maybe Zilla would come up, but Zilla's doing too much independence. He has like 2 world titles in independence now.
3.
3, exactly. Or Lance Noah, he wrestled for. I'm from Philly area, so he wrestled for this company called Battleground Championship Wrestling, and he actually lost the belt. So I was like, oh, him losing the belt, maybe he's going to get moved up to the Bloodline. But with nobody out there doing anything, I think that they see that like there still is that whole story. Like think about it, Roman Reigns hit Seth Rollins with the chair when they were in the Shield. There's still that story they can use forever. They're never going to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and he screwed him over at WrestleMania, so they have that there. And Bronson Reed, like I went to the show in Philly at Raw where Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins had that huge brawl before it started. It was great. It was great. He's a great talent, and I think that they're gonna like. It's a perfect idea. Like I understand he's not part of the Bloodline. He's not really part of this, but like they gotta have fifth
Samoan.
members.
He is Samoan.
Okay, I'll give you that. He's Samoan. That's cool, but like he's not part of the family. But they're
Definitely
still
not.
like gonna find a way to get. They gotta have a fifth member. It's not gonna be The Rock. It's not gonna be any of these other guys. They gotta just have like who's like. If they weren't going to have him in this match, it was going to be last man standing. Now you can have him in this match. Him and Seth Rollins can really go at it with weapons and chairs and all that. So I'm fine with this. I have no issue with that.
Yeah, no issue at all, man.
I like that.
issue at all. Crowd chant. We don't want to hold you all night, but we got a game we like to play called Spin the Wheel, where you get to pick and build your own custom wrestler. Would you like to give this a try?
Sure, I'm down to do it.
Let's do this.
Bring out the wheel of death.
Bring out the wheel of death. If I can get it pulled up.
I did want to say one thing. Here's what I do have a prediction about Survivor Series. I do want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I think after the women's match, everybody on Nia Jax's team is going to be beat up, and the cage is going to rise, and that's when I think Tiffany's finally going to come to and cash in her briefcase in Nia Jax and win. After that match is over, they're going to be like, and now we have another match. Tiffany's cashing in. That's when I think she's going to cash in.
That may be the pop of the night.
Am I the only one that wants her to cash in on Liv still, though?
Nah. I want her to cash in on Nia. That's a big.
It's got to be Nia.
And the only reason I keep saying Liv over Nia, and I think Nia is a bigger story, is just the fact that there's nobody on Raw other than Liv. It's just Liv and Rhea, rinse and repeat. I'm tired of it.
Not till January.
Let's get somebody else over there.
Somebody comes back in January.
February.
Ooh.
January.
I heard January too.
I heard January.
January now? I heard February.
Yeah. January she's coming back.
Because they said she's coming back, and they said the little one's coming back.
Who's the little one? Alexa.
Yeah.
Yep. 5 feet of fury.
Yeah, she'll be back too in January, they said too.
Women's division is on fire.
Back to life.
Yeah.
And Charlotte might actually go to SmackDown because that's where her husband's at.
And I'm not mad. Everybody's like, don't bring Charlotte back and give her the title. I'm all for it. I love Charlotte. Give her the title whenever the fuck she wants. I don't care.
Her versus Tiffany would be, I'm going to say, I'm not a Charlotte. I'm kind of a Charlotte hater. I'm not a big fan. But her versus Tiffany would be a good match. I would actually see
Tiffany
that.
Time.
Yeah. I'd even like her versus Nia. I think Nia is a different character right now. She's on this power trip. She's looking somewhat legitimate as a dominant
queen
champion.
Versus the queen. Oh, I didn't
Queen
see
versus
it
the queen. Yeah, you never know, man.
Hey, man,
all right, bring out the Wheel of Death.
This is going to be a good Mania.
Yeah. Wheel of Death.
All right, let's play this game. Let me see how we do this.
Well, like we said, you spin the wheel. Once it lands, you get 5 spins. You pick your mic skills, you pick your move set, and you pick an appearance. You get 2 skips if you don't like what you get. But after
Am I
that,
be able to see this? How can I zoom in? Okay, there we go.
If you can't see it, we'll still name it for you.
We say it out loud for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, here we
the
go.
wheel is spinning.
The first spin. Your first wrestler that you get to select from is Andrade. Would you like his
Andrade,
his mic skills, or his appearance?
Man, that is a rough one right there.
Or you can skip. Or you can skip.
I'll skip. I get one. How many skips do I get?
You get 2 skips. So this is your first one if you skipped it.
I'm skipping this one.
We are skipping Andrade, giving his second spin. Move set, mic skills, or appearance. How would you like to use Oba Femi?
Oh, I'm definitely taking Oba Femi's moveset. 100%.
Oba Femi's move set, not a bad move set, if I say so myself.
I think that's a great wrestler. I like Obafemi.
Already, you starting off to the hell of a move here. Next up, we got oh boy, Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle.
Would you like his appearance, or would you
He
like?
said skip.
Skip.
He
Skip.
said
I'm
skip.
using my skip. My second
Skip.
skip.
He said he's using the second skip.
This is the
Absolutely.
final skip. That means the next two rows, one will definitely be your mic skills, and the other will be your appearance. You get to choose though. How would you like to use? Wow, Drew McIntyre, your appearance or your mic skills?
What's appearance mean? Like
How
what
they look?
How you look?
How they look?
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take appearance for Drew McIntyre. He's a beast. So that's a good move set.
This is you got a dominant wrestler so far. You've got the appearance of Drew McIntyre, the move set
Watch, I'm gonna get the
Femi.
Obafemi.
I'm gonna get the mic skills of Santino Morelli or
right.
something.
Mic skills are Nick Aldis.
Take it. Take it. I'll take that. An English wrestler who's a powerhouse and who can walk to the ring and dominate everybody. I'll take that. That's perfect for me.
That is a hell of a wrestler. One of the best ones I've seen, to be quite honest. People slip on Nick Aldis. He is not just a GM. He was a hell of an NWA world champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree with that. He was a dominant for like at least a year, I think, in that company. So yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah, man. Hey, Crown Chet, man, we appreciate you coming on with us, brother.
Thank you for coming on. I'm probably going to go live on my stream. I always appreciate the Holy podcast. Always letting me come in here.
Oh, yeah, man.
Anytime. Guys. Always good talking.
All right, brother. I'm going to jump in your live too, man. But all right, man. Chuck, Jody Bennett, he wanted to know, what are your thoughts about the best women's boxing from last night? Did you see that, or did you just see Tyson?
I only saw Tyson.
Me too. That's why I was leading it to you. I didn't see any other thing. I heard about it. I heard
somebody got knocked out in like 3 punches.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard it was entertaining, but
they said the first one stiffened her up, the second one she leaned back, and the third one she went night.
Yep. Any other topics you want to hit before we get out of here? We have passed our hour mark. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Those are coming up.
I can't think about food, man. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day.
I keep fasting, brother. Stay strong. Stay strong.
I have to wait till 6 o'clock in the morning to eat again. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
But if you guys are on TikTok in about an hour or so, when John Jones comes down to the ring, I will try to stream it. But if you did not catch that, I think the next time you will see us all will be Monday night for Raw post show. And we've got a dope.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we have a lot of dope. I'm not gonna
ring rant.
There's a lot of pre-recorded stuff coming tomorrow. We got
ring rant, don't we?
Ring rant. Yeah, we probably won't air till the middle of the week. But we also have a dope interview with King Coley dropping tomorrow.
Talk to me, baby.
Make sure y'all checked it out. That brother got one of the best title belt collections I've ever seen, man.
I want that gold belt of his, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
I gotta figure out how to get that.
But until then, y'all know who it is. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy. My name is Chuck Jordan.
And you guys have been tuned in to the Holy Shit Podcast. Peace.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Shh. Not SHIT.